Yo, what's up, guys? This your boy Kool-Aid Man 100X. This your boy Kool-Aid Man. And I'm that old nigga that's gonna show you how to play some motherfucking basketball. So, I'm gonna invite you to my city, my hood, give you tutorials on how to play basketball. Welcome to Detroit, nigga. I'm about to show you niggas what time it was. Welcome to 4th and 3rd.
Every ounce of my blood, with every breath in my lungs, won't stop until I'm phenomenal.
Yo, what up? This your boy Kool-Aid Man 100X. I'm giving you the top best release shots you can use to get yourself better in the park so you can show them niggas what time it was. Yo, what up, nigga? Welcome to the court. I'm about to show you a couple of release shots that'll help your ass grow better. Since you don't want to use NBA shots, I'm going to show you some release shots that'll help your punk ass shoot better. This is good on release, late, and quick. So you can choose your own variation for your own fucking release shot. Let me show you niggas what shots that's available that I went through all of them. I went through all of them and I choose the best for your ass to play better in park. So let's go over them. Let's go to NBA animation. Let's go to jump shot. The first release shot we're going to go over is release 3. It got a nice form, a nice shot. It's pretty good as well. I wouldn't recommend it to the certain shooter that shouldn't start out, but it got a nice form. You can definitely use this on late or quick just to get yourself going, just to get the practice down pat. It got a good release. You can definitely get the shot going either left or right or mid-range. I would prefer to practice this shot if you're trying to get something good or you want to put it on quick or late. That's your choice. It's up to you. The next shot we're going to go over is release 17. Release 17 is a good shot. Kind of found it when I looked at the three-point line. I said I wanted to try something different. It got a good form, a good height, and you can definitely put this on quick to show them niggas definitely what time it was. So let's check out 17 and keep everything going at the same pace. Now when you shoot this shot, it take a lot of practice, but it got a nice form. It's not quick, so if you put it on quick, it'll probably get off a little bit more faster for you. But the form is very good. The next shot we're gonna go over is release 21. Release 21 got a good form. It's good from left to right, and you can keep everything going at the same identical time. So we can definitely get the same release, and it got a nice high arc and a nice form. And definitely when he keep his hands up and flicker the wrist, you can definitely get it more accurate and late shot as well. So you can definitely choose your variation on this shot too, from mid-range, left or right, or also the mid-range when you're trying to size up somebody. A good pull-up shot in front of their fucking face to show them motherfuckers what time it was, if you know what I'm saying. The next shot we're gonna go over is release 27. I think it got a good release. I went through the shots. It was kind of difficult to find a release for you guys. So it got a good release. It looked like a somewhat of a fade, but it's a good release shot to practice if you're trying to get started in the park to try something new. It's good at mid-range and left and right, and the variations is good. So you can definitely try it on quick or late or normal. You can definitely get this shot going if you practice it. The next shot we're going to go over is release 31. Release 31 is good. It has a nice form. You can definitely get this shot going as well. I like the little arc on this shot. It's good at the three-point line and left and right. You see a lot of people in park using this shot as well. It definitely, when they run behind court and half court, you definitely see this shot get a good release every time. The next shot we're going to go over is release 33. Release 33 is a good shot. I will recommend it for everybody. I like this shot because it got a nice form and it leans back for you to order to get the block. So it definitely, he spreads his leg and get a good form when he looks at the rim. This shot is definitely good at mid-range and left and right. And you can variate from normal, quick, and late. So you can definitely practice this shot and you can definitely show them niggas what time it was on the park. The next shot we're going to go over is release 38. See if I can find this shit here. Alright, release 38. It looks kind of funky and normal, but I'm telling you, the release is solid. It's good at mid-range, left and right, and you can choose the variations as well on normal and quick. As you can see there, the release is kind of funky, but I'm telling you, you make a lot of green lights with this shot, and it's good if you don't hit the white line in time, and also it's good in red as well. Definitely try this in the park. You can definitely turn it into a fadeaway if you feel as though the shot is being contested. The next shot we're going to work on is release 39. Release 39 got a good form. It's the same as 38, but a little bit more quicker and a little bit more higher. Same identical shot, but just showing different variations of it. So instead of him going up, he points at the rim. I would recommend practicing this shot if you want, but it's just something different. You want to try something new for your first release shot in the park. You just want something to just go until you build up your player. This is a great shot to use. It's good at mid-range and left and right. And it has a good accurate release for you. So you would see a lot of green lights on this shot if you're really practicing in the practice room. So the next shot we're going to work on is release 42. Yeah, release 42. Kind of fucked up on that, but shit happens. Release 42. I like this shot because it got a nice high arc shot and it hardly gets blocked. And plus he looks up at the rim and he gets a nice little rainbow shot as well. It has a good release. You can definitely practice this shot on quick or normal. Them the two I would recommend for it. Late, you don't really want this shot to be late because it will get blocked. Because he cocks the ball all the way back. And you can see there, you get a good excellent release. It's good on left and right, and you can do the variation for it. Next shot we're going to work on is release 53. Release 53 is a real good shot. I like the arc of this shot and the way he points the ball at the rim. You can definitely get shit going with this shot and definitely practice it in the practice room. It's good at mid-range, but I wouldn't recommend it off the dribble. So if you're wide open, you're guaranteed to make this shit. The release is not accurate, but if you practice the timing and look at his elbows and feet, you can definitely get the timing down to get yourself a green light every time. The next shot we're going to work on is release 54. I really like release 54. It's like a quick release within a normal release. You can definitely play with the variations if you want to. This shot is good at mid-range, so you can definitely pull off. You can definitely pull it off on left and right. I would recommend it, but only thing I wouldn't recommend is it off the dribble. To me, I think it's really good off the dribble depending on how you dribble the ball and do your spin moves at the same time. It won't pull up quick, but I'm definitely telling you it's a good shot to try out at mid-range or left and right. And definitely when you're wide open, you're guaranteed to make this shot every time. The next shot we're going to work on is release 54. No, release 58. Alright, losing count and shit. It's a lot of damn shots. Release 58, it got a nice quick release and you can see when he keeps his wrist up as well. So it's a guaranteed make shot. So you can definitely try this shot from the 3-point line or mid-range. It will get blocked because you're pointing at him, so be careful when you use this shot. He's not arcing the ball up, it's not even going over his head. But it has a good release just for you to try the shot out. So I recommend it for you guys. The next shot we're going to go over is release 62. Ooh, these are a lot of shots. Shit. Hope you guys enjoy this shit. Release 62, it got a nice high arc. You can definitely play with the variations and it's good from left and right. You can either use this on normal or quick. I wouldn't recommend it on late if you're trying to practice it on late. But normal and quick, definitely play with them variations and practice this shot. Is good on left and right and it got a nice release as well. So if you practice it, you get a good release and a good excellent release every time. The next shot we're going to work on is release 63. I like release 63 because it got a nice high arc and he keeps his hand up with the shot. It makes a good rotation on the ball and gets you a nice release every time. It's good on left and right. I wouldn't recommend it off the dribble. So if you're wide open, you're guaranteed to make this shot if you get the timing down. It's a good shot to try out if you in the open court. And also, it's good from the left to right corners. So the next shot we're going to work on is 69. Yeah, 69. If y'all didn't get that. Yeah. This shot right here is one of my favorites. It got a high arc, and it's good to not get blocked. So this shot is real good. He jumps above the defender, and it's good on left and right and mid-range. I would recommend this shot off the dribble, especially when you're doing your nice ass shots ups. It's a real good shot to try out if you're looking for a good shot nobody is using. And it got a good, nice release if you get the timing down on normal or quick. Wouldn't recommend this on late because it get a high arc and jump over the defender. You don't want to be late when you're jumping over the defender. Next shot we're going to work on is release 70. You might have seen this shot in the park a lot, especially on the stage. A lot of people don't tell you about it. It's really good on quick or normal. It got a nice release and a nice perfect green light every time. Once you get the timing down, it's good on left and right and corners. A lot of the high legends use this shot as well. It's definitely a hidden shot nobody ever uses, but definitely when you go to the stage, you'll definitely see a lot of people using this shot and getting a lot of green light from mid-range, middle of the court, and the corners. And you especially see it in 2v2s. Next shot we're going to go over is release 72. You'll also see this on the stage, so you'll be able to defend this shit if you get a chance. Release 72 is somewhat just like release 70, except you got a flick of the wrist and you get an extra arc on the ball. It's good for mid-range, but I wouldn't recommend it off the dribble. But if you're wide open, you can get a release every time. All you gotta do is practice the timing. I would recommend it on quick, but if it's on normal and you get the timing down, it's easier for you to get green lights every time and a good release. And it's also good off the dribble. The next shot we're gonna work on is release 75. Gotta find this fucking shot. God damn. Alright, release 75. I like the way he set his feet. When he is in the open court, that means he looks down at the ball, and you get a nice arc shot with that. The form is perfect. I will recommend this on quick because you want to get a little quick takeoff. But if you got it on normal and you're in the open court, you can definitely make this shot from all corners and mid-range and the middle of the court. But I wouldn't recommend this shot off the dribble unless you have quick. So make sure you practice this shot if you want to try something new. The next shot we're going to go over, I think it's release 70 or 85. I think it's 75. It's a lot of shots. Oh, the next shot we're going to be working on is 85. That's what it is. Whew. All right, release 85 was one of my favorites as well. This shot is definitely good off the dribble and half-court shots at the park. So if you want to show somebody something different, you can definitely hit them with this after the spin. It's real good off the dribble, and I wouldn't recommend it on quick. If you try to get the timing down on normal, you'll definitely get the shot to go down every time and get green light. So if it's on red, you'll definitely get a chance to make the shot as well. This is for my players that had dead eye with this shot, so I recommend it. Next shot we're going to work on is 87. Let's go all the way down. Shit. I wish you can just type the shit in. This is ridiculous. Alright, 87. As you can see here, it got a nice form. You can definitely try this shot on quick or normal. Wouldn't recommend it on late. It's good off the dribble, but if you're in the open court and you get a pass, you would definitely make this shot every time. And it's good at mid-range, but not off the dribble. So make sure you had the right dribbling combination for this shot, and make sure you're practicing in the practice room. I would recommend practicing this on the park just to get your feel of the shot down when somebody's in front of you. And also you can definitely dribble around them, and I wouldn't recommend you try to do it off the dribble. Unless you had the right dribbling combination to match this shot, you're good. The next shot we're going to go over is release 94. Release 94. I like the way he set his feet, and he get a nice form as well. Release 94 is good. I would recommend this shot on quick for my quick people, and it definitely get a nice form. So definitely play with the variation that get the timing down. What I like about this shot is really good, and he sets his feet. So when he's in the open court and you get him a nice pass, he'll make the shot every time. Depending on for my high levels and low levels, this is a great shot to show off your skills in the park, so them niggas what time it was. It got a nice form, and it's good from left and right corners as well. The release might be not great, but if you play with it on quick, you can definitely get this shot going way quicker. Also, and the last shot we're going to be going over is release 108. It's pretty long. God damn. Alright. The last shot is release 108. I like about this shot, it got a nice cock back. You can definitely put this on release so it won't get blocked as well. But if you get the timing down, you can definitely shoot this from all over the park. I wouldn't recommend it in rec though unless you're open. But definitely practice this in the rec if you want to try something new and you don't want to use nothing else the NBA offer you. You can definitely try 108. It's something different and you hardly see it in the park or rec. So definitely try this shot if you get a chance. The release is great, but if you get the timing down on normal or quick, you'll definitely get some stuff going. So, if you like the shots, go ahead and use them motherfuckers. Take this shit to the park so you can show them niggas what time it was. Alright, I'm out this bitch.